Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go at the link. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Buying some time right. And his first pass falls incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big play from the Cowboys. 37 yards. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They kick the running back in motion. Here's Milton. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. And that makes it 2nd and 19 to go.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. If you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Throwing now, Milton. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Pass it down close. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. 1st and goal. Quick pass here into the hands of Pittman. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the 4-yard line.
Milton. And in. Touchdown, Dallas. Kenyon Sadiq capping a 7-play scoring drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Xavier Worthy now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Worthy on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 62 yards. That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. Working quickly here.
On the stop. 1-yard gain.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Williams set to pass. And And this won't even get back to the line, Brock. It erased any chance of that one. It's incomplete. 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Brought in. And he's out of bounds a mile from that marker. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Milton now. Over the middle, he's got Sadiq. No one's around him, he's got space. To the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas.
Complete to Kenyon Sadiq.
Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Our score, 14-0. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. Working and finally forced to that sideline. So call that a gain of about 28. And that sets up an Eagles 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
1st down, a run with Barkley. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. Offense to the line fast.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. 8 yards on the
Williams to throw on 2nd.
2nd and 2.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. They'll slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And it's going to be a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
To throw, Williams. And a good defensive play to knock that one out. So we've got 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Now 2nd down throw for Williams. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. He can't pull this one in. That's incomplete. 2nd time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Williams. Catch is made in close. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dante Thornton Jr. capping a 7-play scoring drive. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want to in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Pittman's got it. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
A 6-yard pickup.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second down, Milton. Makes the grabbing bounds left side. Defender is there to finally make the stop, but not before the play goes for 27. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Sends this one to and through the end zone, so that's incomplete. That's going to bring up second down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Milton going to throw again here, second and 10. Forced out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Making the call himself. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
And once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Milton back to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Pittman Jr. capping a 7-play scoring drive. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they now lead by 14 points.
21, Eagles 7. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Worthy now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Now Williams. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Williams will look to throw. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get the big play just before half. 33 yards.
First down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
First down. First and 10.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And they answer. Touchdown, Eagles. Isaiah Likely, 14 yards. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for them.
Man, they're even going to find some bonus yards, Brock, after they brought in that football. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chase
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Worthy now to return it. Things going well so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Off the play fake, Williams. Oh, enveloped by the defense. They get him at the 32. Braden Fisk. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
32-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
The 38-yard line. That's a gain of 6.
Throw here, third down. Headed out right. He had it for a moment, but a well-timed hit knocks it out. And quickly coming out of the locker room now, partner. This defense is forced to fourth down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
That one finds his man, Likely. He's going to be stopped right away, but that 13-yard gain, enough to extend this drive.
13 yards on the
All
play.
set now, first and 10.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Williams to throw. Connecting on the slant. And a good tackle as that ball is secured, limits that gain to 8. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and 2.
This is Genty on second. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw is Williams. He's got it near the 10. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. And goes to the hurry up here.
20 more yards. That's another Eagles first down.
Here's Genty. And he is across. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Ashton Genty scoring there to end an 8-play drive. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And we are tied at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Getting close, and a hit will force him to that sideline. But not before he picked up 24. And that is good for a Cowboy first down.
First down, Dallas.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down carry for A-Chain. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. A-Chan running right. Room inside the 10. And he gets home. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown,
Devon A-Chan. A 21-yard effort. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Chooses to bring this one out. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
The Eagles take over first and
Eagles
10.
in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Throw over the middle, cut by Brown. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
On the play. That's good for the Eagles.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. You saw that running lane pretty early, you can tell. A quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the challenge defensively. With a group that has this much speed and athleticism, you're late for just a second. You lose your eyes for just a second, Kate, and he is gone once you touch the 2nd level.
Jason Blair is set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brings it in at the 13. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Let's start this drive with A-Chan. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 27-yard line.
Milton. Chased out to his right. That's complete to Pittman. Defender closing in and will take him out of bounds, but not before he picks up 25. And that's going to give Dallas the first down. At the shotgun, they'll give it to A-Chan. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Cowboys with a little more work to do to win it here. Multiple ways to attack. Here's 2nd and long. Here's Milton. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
The Good news there is he got the ball out of his hands and did not take the sack. The bad news is he's got to collect himself, regroup after that big hit, and make sure they find a way to execute.
Looking to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. H.M. can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
At the 3-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Eagles will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
20-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Brings up second and a yard.
Williams to throw on second.
29-yard line.
He's got Likely on the outside. He's going to get to the sideline and out with a gain of, looks like about 23 yards. That is good for an Eagles first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route Kate at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Oh, that was teaching tape right there.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Complete to number 4. 10 yards.
Throwing on second. Williams.
Second and inches.
That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's good.
Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 25-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Defense gets there after a gain of 5. And that sets up an Eagles first down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Here's another carry for Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. Ball still on that 20. It's second and 10.
Second and 10. At the 20-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
Zach Sealer on the stop. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. An entire stadium of pressure now on Jason Myers. It's a 36-yard look for him. The kick is good. He got it. And that, folks, is your game winner. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Ewart, I'm Kate Scott.